Hi, how's it going? So this was like a very interesting video, type of video that I don't usually do because of the ratio of the screen. So this would be actually my first time, doing a commentary video on OBS, not my built-in, uh, computer camera. I'm not using a computer app. I'm using OBS to record because I just want to test it out, right? Because why not, right? I'll probably only use this type of video recording if I'm thinking I'm gonna be talking for a long time, and if not, I'll just use my normal, like, built-in, like, Microsoft camera, right? And I'm able to, like, do a lot of things, like, I'm able to like, pause it, oh, and then unpause it. Hey, that's pretty cool, isn't that pretty cool? Look, I'm here. I'm over here. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm over here now. Yeah, that's how that works. But anyway, so if this goes well, I'll keep it. If not, then I will never do it again. So OBS, let's try it. So today's topic I want to talk about is honestly a pretty serious topic, and it has to do with today's month because it is a special month, for us men out there in the world. And as you guys know, may not know, uh, this month is June, and it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And I kind of want to, do a little bit of talk about that because it honestly is pretty sad what men have to go through on their day-to-day life, and society has come to a point where we kind of have to make a Men's Mental Health Awareness Month so we're able to, appreciate those men out there, who are, going through tough times and all that. That's why we have a lot like special months. So, for example, again, this month is also Pride Month, to celebrate or to appreciate or whatever the hell Pride Month is about, for, the LGBTQ community, right? It's to help, awareness, I guess. And that's kind of like what that is, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Um, and it's kind of like crazy. Like there were numbers I saw, like those, it's like a lot of men kill themselves, and it's pretty freaking sad. Like 91,000 men an hour kill themselves, or was it like a day? I forgot, but um, 91,000 is still a freaking huge number. I don't know how much it is a month or a second or a minute or a day or a year it's still a huge number because it is stressful out there. I understand. I can kind of put myself into your guys' shoes as well. I'll get more about myself later because that's what I do want to talk about. But what I do want to talk about is just that, um, to all the men out there, you matter. You do. You matter a lot. And if you don't think you matter, you do matter. You really do matter. You matter a whole lot. Um, it is tough out there. The world nowadays, I'm saying like the world society nowadays, is pretty tough out there. Depression can hit, loneliness can hit. That's why you have to like spend time with the people that you love. And if you don't, have people that you can like call friends or your family isn't around, just try your best to live life to your fullest, trying your best to, be happy because that's all you can do is to be happy. And if you're happy, you'll live longer, right? And I completely understand why men out there are like that. You probably think that people out there don't care. You probably think that you're not good enough. You probably think that, oh, I'm never gonna ever get a girlfriend, or I'm never gonna get friends, or I'm never, gonna see my family again. And yeah, it's okay. It's life, I don't really know what else to say to you guys out there other than that. It will hopefully. I don't want to, make assumptions. I don't want to say it's going to. I don't want to say this is exactly what's going to happen. I don't want to say that. But all I can say is that it will hopefully get better. You're trying your best. You're doing everything that you can to live a good life. And that strength right there, the reason that you're still alive right there, is showing us that you are very strong. It's okay to show emotion. I know that society out there has systematically told men that if men cry, they are seen as weak. If men are scared, they are also seen as weak. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, showing fear And crying, showing emotion, is not weak. It's not. All right. Whatever society tells you that, oh, if you cry as a guy, you're weak and you're not strong. Don't listen to them. They're weak and they're not strong. You are strong. You are strong. So it's okay to show emotion. It's okay to cry, in front. It may be embarrassing. I completely understand. I can speak for myself. I don't like crying in public, because I do get embarrassed if I do cry in public. That's why usually when I get, when I'm isolated or like I'm in my car or like somewhere where people can't see me, I burst into tears. Or if I'm with family, I just cry because, they see me cry. But look, it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be not brave. It's okay. You don't have to prove anything to say that, oh, I'm big and strong and, I don't have to cry, even though, like, probably something really hits you like a freaking truck and that would make you burst into tears. It's okay. It is. So that's kind of all I have to say. So just try your best, do things that you like to do, work out, do things that you like to do, video games, play video games, drive, do hobbies, cook, spend time with family if you guys have those. Just do something that will make you happy, that will distract yourself from your mental health. Because again, mental health is a very, very important thing. It's just as important as your physical health. Um, if those problems in your life, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you have problems in your life, don't run away from them. Fix them. Try your absolute hardest to fix them. Even if you don't fix it completely, at least you fixed it. It probably won't be as bad, but you fixed it a little bit. So I kind of want to talk about myself now. Just I wanted to, talk about the mental. Oh, also the lighting got better. Hold on, let me fix my lighting quick. Okay, so now I want to talk about myself. Um, so I won't really talk about like anybody else. I'm only gonna strictly talk about myself because that's what I want to talk about. For a very long time, I hated myself. I did not like myself. I still don't like myself, but not as much as I do, like maybe a year or 2 years ago. Um, I used to completely, oh wow, I was like a freaking vanilla ice. Okay. I hated myself. I just did not like it. I don't like myself that much. I'm just gonna say that right now. I'm gonna repeat myself. Um, I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I talk. I don't like the way I sound. I don't like the way, my body is. I don't like that I'm fat. I don't like that I'm pretty unhealthy. I don't like that I'm not as smart as I think I am. So those are a lot of things I don't like about myself. I'm lonely. I'm not lonely, like lonely, but I'm pretty lonely. Like I never really had like friends to hang out with, other than like a couple, but you don't like family friends, right? Um, I have social anxiety. I get stressed a lot, especially with like school and like life and family and all that. I'm very easily like stressed because if like one thing stresses me out, that thing's gonna freaking be a burden on me for a freaking long time until it gets solved or whatever happens. That's just what it is. Um, so I understand, you know. But what did I do to help with that? Well, um, I can't fully say that, I'm completely healed from my wounds of hating myself and having literally no self-esteem whatsoever. Um, because I see things for what they are. I don't I don't really perceive myself like to like hide the truth. For example, um, what a lot of people do is just a little bit example. What a lot of people do is hype themselves up. They like to have strong words of encouragement. They like to say, "I can do this. I can pass. This will be done. I'm gonna successfully do this task. It's going to happen. I believe in myself." And look, saying that, and don't get me wrong, I say that to myself no matter like every day. I say that to myself. I can do this. You can do it. You can survive one more day. You can do this task. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. But I know that deep down within myself, deep down in my brain, deep down in my soul, I know for a fact the real truth that if I really can do it. So like if I'm doing, I don't know, let's just say something easy that you guys can understand. Let's just say a test, right? Let's say I studied for a test, studied, and I say to myself, I can do this. I can do the test. I can. I'm gonna do really good on the test. I believe in myself. Um, but there's always that thing in the back of my head that says, yes, you do believe in yourself, but you're not gonna do as good because you didn't do this. You're not gonna do as good because you didn't do that. Like, people can hype me up and say, you're gonna do good, Isaiah. You're gonna do amazing, Isaiah. But I know deep down within myself that, because again, there's a philosophical term I don't know what it is. It's in the back of my mind that of me like saying it, but there's a philosophical term out there. It's like like individual existentialism, something like that. Where the only person who truly knows who you are is yourself. And that right there is kind of like what I do. Because I know if I'm gonna do good. Like I will show that if I'm gonna be confident. Like if I wanna do let's keep like the school example. If I'm gonna do a test that I know I'm gonna do good on, I'm gonna say out loud, I'm gonna do good on this test. I am. Like there's not a shadow of a doubt that I'm not gonna do good on it. Um, but if I know I'm gonna do bad on something, or bad on a test, or like bad on whatever, I'm gonna say out loud to myself, I'm not gonna do good. There's no way. Like as much as I think I'm gonna, like as much as I hype myself up or show confidence in myself, um, I'm not gonna do good. There's no way I don't. Like, no matter how much you compliment me, no matter how much you're proud of me, no matter how much you're, like, believing in me, if I know I'm not gonna do good on that test, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm not gonna do good on that test. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, now, the thing about complimenting and, like, saying that you believe in yourself, um, that motivates you. That just puts you in a good mood. That's all it does. They, if they see what you're doing, they probably won't believe that you can do it too, right? But saying that you matter, saying that you can do it, saying that I'm proud of you, I'm saying that I believe that you can do anything if you put your mind to it, things like that doesn't mean that you're gonna do it. I'm just gonna say it right now. It doesn't mean that you're gonna do it. It's just, it helps you put you in a good mood. Because if you're in a bad mood all the freaking time, and look, I can't be talking, I'm in a bad mood all the time. Ask my freaking dad. He knows all about it. Um, that encouragement right there helps a lot. Because if you're in a bad mood, you're not gonna do as good as you will if you're in a good mood. If you're in a good mood, believe it or not, you're gonna do a lot better. You are. That's just what it is. If you're in a good mood, you're gonna have a good positive mindset, you're gonna do great. If you're in a bad mood, bad positive mindset, negative mindset, you're gonna do bad. That's just what it is. So like saying things like that, even if you don't believe it, and I have to do it too. Saying things like you can do it. I believe in you. You matter. All like the positive things that you can say to yourself helps you. Even if you think it doesn't help you, it helps you. Right? That's what I'm trying to say. So again, I don't like myself. That's what I'm trying to say. It's sad. I would be lying if I said I didn't think about it a couple of times. And you know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't be lying if I said I didn't think about it a couple of times. Because I did. I did. When I was at my lowest point, I did. But what did I do? What did I think to get me out of that mindset? I thought of what I can do for the future. I've planned out my entire future already of me having a depressing life. But I need to stop thinking like that. I need to stop doing that because that's just not a good mindset to have, right? So what I'm trying to say is there's my hair. Hello, how you doing, hair? Yeah, that's there it is. I'm covering my hair because I just got out of bed. Uh, so having that sort of positive mindset really does help you a lot. And I say that to all the men out there. You matter. You do. And if you think I'm just speaking out my ass, I'm in your shoes, if not worse. Right. But I did it. I try my best to get out of a lot of like situations that will bring me down. But again, I'm not fully healed. I am being slowly healed by, people who really like me, who really love me. And I appreciate them a lot. I really do. A lot of people who like care about me, a lot of people who want to spend their life with me, a lot of people who sees me as a friend, as a partner, as a family, people who believe in me and actually care about me. They don't know how much they mean to me because you're not only just a friend, you're not only just a partner, you're not only just my family. You help. You help. You give me hope in the world. And I really appreciate that for everybody. I really do. So, um, to all the men out there who thinks they don't have it right, to all the men out there who thinks that there's no hope for you at all, to all the men out there who thinks that nobody will love them, to all the men out there who thinks they lost everything, just know that guy to guy, mano a mano, guy who doesn't like themselves to possibly another guy who doesn't like themselves. I understand, but you matter. You do. You matter. And you matter more than you think you do. And if to all my religious people out there who use religion to, cope with their mental health, there is a reason you are still alive right now. Because God has kept you on earth to do something. You're probably going to be doing something so important in the near future that there was a reason why this is going to get a little bit dirty, a little bit scientific, but there's a reason why you're the sperm that reached the egg. There's a reason why you're still alive. There is. There is a reason. And if it did not matter, guess what? If it did not matter, you wouldn't be alive right now. If you plan on killing yourself, don't. Just don't. Like, it will hopefully get better. It will. I know this is just me talking. I can't say for a fact that it's going to get better. I can't say for a fact it's going to be good. But all I can say is that hopefully, hopefully, it's going to get better. And right now, I'm seeing that right now that it is getting better for me too. Especially since, my life is going to change dramatically in like 4 weeks when I go to college. Right? So, one last message before I close. You matter. You do. There's a reason. There is a reason. So, to all the men out there, you got this. If no one has told you today, you're amazing. You're strong. You're handsome. You're attractive. That's right. Saying that. You matter. That's it. Thanks for watching.